talk with me. Never hung up on the bullshit. Try to stay sober, try to stay clean. Blame me when it's over, like a benzene. Mama doesn't call.
So hey guys, it's me again, your girl RaiA, and I'm back with another video. Now, I'm really sorry by the way you guys if I haven't really posted any video recently. Your girl is a little bit busy, but please do bear with me. I'll try to provide you as much content as I could, as long as I can think of a good content. Now, last week, SDS, by the way, released a 2x mausoleum points for everyone. So that means it was to let us know that it is time for us to rank up. However, your girl here was focusing more on making gold the easy way. Mausoleum is a good way to do it because I also have gold loot weapons. But Mausoleum and Graveyard is actually consuming so much of my time, so that's the reason why I haven't really run it. So because of that, me and my guildmates, we kind of challenge each other who will be on Lightbearer within 1 week. So the challenge begins. But right now, I'm currently chilling at my house. As you can see, I've already hit Lightbearer because it's already Leveler on the list as the event. And that's just the intro, by the way. But the content itself, it was from last week. Just haven't really posted it. And as you can see, we're already wearing our Twilight locks. It's just so awesome to be owning one because that means you already have buffs and everything. And it's just so cool. And when the event started last week, I was only advocate. As you can see, this was the last run that I had on Graveyard. And after that, I didn't really do any runs. So my very last points was 23k. And what happened was, when the event was released, it was actually my off. So I kind of challenged myself to put as much points as I could. Like, I literally run the whole day. And my guildmates, I keep on updating my guildmates every single time that, you know, my points are up or something. And for Friday, last Friday, I think, I added like 15k points on that, so I ended up being disciple and more. And then after that, I became a little bit more busy than normal, so I haven't really added as much points. Oh, by the way, big shout out to Chelsea, Kuka Gavin, BR or Barbarian King, BRB. They actually helped me with a lot of runs, and I'm trying to remember as much as possible all the names. I promised to write them all, but you know, when you, even if you write them in a piece of paper, you'll end up losing them. So I'm really sorry. Well, another thing is, when you farm, just farm with music. I think that helps me a lot. Oh, and also a big shout out to Sojak, Abzi, Soldado Caesar. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Zojak, by the way, is a streamer. You can go ahead, guys, and check his stream in Twitch. He usually posts his channel in forums, so big shout out. Another thing, when I did the runs here, I used gold loot weapons, and believe me, on my whole run, I think I probably farmed million or so. I didn't really check much because I keep on dying. As you can see, my ping isn't really cooperative. So I keep on dying a lot, and I keep on buying anks. So technically, even if I earn much, I end up spending much as well. Oh, and also big shout out to Santurk Bay and Solo Turk. They also helped me with some runs, and it's pretty cool because we were challenging each other because he doesn't run Mausoleum. He doesn't run Graveyard as well. So I told him, oh, I need you to be at least advocate or more if you could, so that at least we can farm Mausoleum 1 to 4, and he did it. I don't know when he will be Lightbearer, but at least he did it. I know is when you run graveyard, best pet will be Nilbug. I don't have one because see, there's a curse. Nilbug, by the way, he removes the curse, or he gives you immunity of that. Dot immunity or DOT. DOT is damage. Yeah, damage over tab, I think. So that means once you're cursed, every second you're also gaining damage, and so. And make sure, by the way, you do all the quests because it will help you with your tokens. If not, you can also watch one of my videos that shows how you can get tokens even without really the runs. Oh, I'm listening to music. Excuse me for that. Big shout out, by the way, to John Anderson. You joined us. Oh, you were very noisy. Very, very noisy. It was a lot of fun. Also, big shout out to Gold Tiers. There's this warrior that keeps on helping me. If I remember your IGN, I will shout you out on my video. But you have helped me whenever I'm on Mausoleum. You know who you are. I keep forgetting the IGN, but you know who you are. You're the only one that does that. Like every time I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, you always join me. So thank you. You're always like my knight in shining armor when I'm in Mausoleum. So if I remember your IGN, I promise you I will do you a big shout out. But with so much friends on my friend list, I totally forgot your IGN. And by the way, for all the players that have helped me whenever I needed party, Baller, Tipsy Life, my guildmates, Kukagabit, I'm trying to remember all, but I can't. Seriously, for everyone that helped me in my guild, also my guildmates in PH Tambaya and Exodia, Magnum, of course. Thank you so much for helping me a lot. Really, really appreciate it. Also, my friends from Voice, Laura. Thank you, Jack. You're not fancier than me. Never. And also, you're not fancier than me and Kenza. And Chris, everyone there. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping me out. And by the way, one thing I noticed was for adding points for your graveyard, for your ranking, for your ranking, it's easy, or it's really really easy if you do it in graveyard, because Mausoleum, the difficulty raises as you raise your level. So as you can see right now, I'm actually farming M4 because my friend in Fame called me. Big shout out to Tone Breezy and Barbarian King. It was fun farming Mausoleum 4 with you guys, even though that it's pretty useless because there's no treasure room, no Variana, no mini boss, no nothing. But because we kinda got that on M3, so that's why. And and then my ping, by the way, wasn't really cooperating during that time. I think I used more than 25 because I keep on using the 5 ink thingy. Now, by the way, personally, I use up to 200% gold loot. I don't really like using the level 10s because once you run Mausoleum or Graveyard, you know, I don't want to be squishy. As much as possible, I want to be tanky. I want to stay, I want to live longer, and I want to do as much damage. See what you did? Because I usually spectate because I have speed set. I usually check the map where the you know, where the boss is and everything. So, you know, in that manner, I end up also kind of luring all of the mobs on the way. So there are some parts on the map that becomes a little bit deadly. So that's why they're like, look what you did. By the way, just a big tip for if you have, if you go to Mausoleum a lot, it's actually best if you have Maria, at least one of you guys on the party. It also stacks up, by the way. Maria provides 20% elite boss damage, and Mausoleum is considered as elite. So that means if you have multiple rogues and you have Maria, when you click on AA, the life of the boss, Variana, any boss, it's really really fast. And at the same time, if you don't have Maria, me personally, I use fenris. My fenris is actually slotted on my arcane dairy. If you're asking me why do you slot your fenris in your arcane dairy, I actually don't know. I don't know where to put it, and I don't want to open it. So when I saw Arcane Deary, I was like, okay, you just go to Arcane Deary. So that's the reason why it's an Arcane Deary. But there's no specific reason for that. Not because of the, not because of the passive, not because of the AA. It just so happens that I don't want to open my Fenris, and I just end up putting that on my Arcane Deary. By the way, I do recommend that you guys also spectate or like move one of you guys move around the whole map, because it saves you so much time instead of always dealing with dead ends, and you know what you're up for. Like, you know, if there's Voriana, if there's a mini boss, and you know, it's really fun if you actually kill mini boss, except Fenris. However, in most cases, Fenris is always the one showing up. At the moment with this one, we don't really have a Maria, so it's taking a little bit of the, you know, of your time. But it's not really a big issue. My biggest issue right now, or when I did that run, was, as you can see, my ping. It wasn't very cooperative. It was very very annoying. But I don't I don't really just log out and leave my, you know, leave my party members. As much as possible, I try to finish, you know, finish the whole map, and then just tell them, oh, I'm lagging very badly, and then that's the time I go out. Yeah, sorry, Tone Breezy. I checked the whole map. No Voriana. Sorry. And as you can see on the meter, it's 54,970, so it's almost close enough. So that's why I did another run. I did a random run. And I don't know what's up with these randoms. If these randoms are robots or I don't know. They end up, you know, after that, one of them will end up leaving. I really hate it when they do that. I mean, come on, you guys. See, one of them is leaving, and then, yay! Now, see, okay, I'm Lightbearer, but I still end up finishing it because I was thinking that, oh, these other two players, they might not, you know, they're not finished yet, so I end up finishing it, blah, blah, blah. So, oh, by the way, big shout out to Hopeski. Hopeski, by the way, as you can see, once, you know, after everyone leaving this whole freaking map, Hopeski actually came in and helped me out. Kukagabin, I think you're Lightbearer also, so congratulations to you, to us, Chelsea, Tipsy. I don't know what's up with you. I don't know if you farmed or whatnot, but I hope you're also Lightbearer as well. To all those who helped me out in reaching Lightbearer, salamat, thank you, kamsahamnida, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. I forgot how to say it in the other language. Those are the only things that I remember. Oh yeah, in French, merci. So thank you so much, by the way, everyone, for helping me out. And also, if you guys again are having a hard time with the tokens and stuff, just go buy coffers. It helps out the mausoleum farmers, and at the same time, it could also help you out in saving you much of a time instead of farming, you know, farming a lot of boss. So there you have it. Thank you so much, by the way, for watching these videos. If you have some questions, just feel free to drop them on the comment box down below. Big shout out, by the way, to Angela Galavis. Thank you, by the way, for chilling with me on the outro of the video. And if you have any comments, suggestions, just leave them on the comment box down below. Again, you guys, I really, really appreciate your love, your support every single time you PM me. I appreciate it, you guys. If I fail to PM you back, I'm really, really sorry. But that's it again for my video. See you again in my next video. XOXO. RaiA.